Culture finally winning. Join the dark side. Dirty Hippies, Part 2. Cut one. Cut one.
Right. Silent Bob. Okay, this is Dirty Hippies, dark side. How do you feel about Dirty Hippies?
I feel like they can do what they want to do, and they feel the way they want to feel, and just go into their loving mode. Dirty Hippies are
Okay.
awesome.
How do you feel about VW buses? VW buses. How do you feel?
I think it's like every time they make a day is awesome. And, I think I want to camp out with them.
Yep.
You see my mom?
Yeah, she's around here somewhere.
I can't
What's the
find
first car you ever owned? Just wait.
A VW Volkswagen bus. And
Really?
I painted a skull and crossbones on top of a 666.
That was the first car you ever
Yes.
owned? Really?
Yes.
Come on. I'm
Yes.
not making this shit up.
Not making it up.
Okay. What's the first time you ever smoked weed?
1981.
Right, would you rather do dabs, bongs, bowl, or doobie?
Doobie.
Doobie, okay. All right, how do you feel about LGBT question mark? You don't get it? Okay.
Alright.
What's your favorite instrument?
Guitar.
Guitar.
Electric.
Electric. What's your first concert or your worst concert?
Kiss.
Kiss?
79.
Yeah.
79.
Was it awesome?
Awesome as hell.
Okay.
Sorry.
You know any good hippie jokes? No?
I'm a stoner.
Okay. Okay, last question. What's the meaning of life?
Live it, do it right, and do right to others.
Okay.
You like that?
Yep. Good. Bunch of dirty hippies down by the river. All right. Pull up the chair there. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna have to back off a little bit. Yeah. Dirty hippies, dark side. We got Jeff here. What do you think about dirty hippies, Jeff?
I think it's pretty hip, trippy hippie stuff. Videos I've seen before seem to get right on it. It's all right. I've never been interviewed before. I don't even think I've had a job interview. So.
Okay. What do you think about VW buses?
Well, it just makes me think of the 60s. A lot of people I know from the 60s.
Yeah, what was your first car?
I believe it was a 68 Firebird.
Oh yeah, okay. When's the first time you ever smoked marijuana?
That would have been in probably 1972.
Yeah? Where were you? Remember where you were or what
By
you were
railroad
doing?
tracks.
Yeah, by the railroad tracks.
Not these.
Yeah, well, what would you rather do? Dabs, bongs, bowls, or doobies?
I'd have to say doobies.
Okay. Okay, how do you feel about LGBT question mark?
Have something to do with legalizing something? Or
No.
LGBT?
Lesbian, gay, bisexual, transvestite, question mark?
Oh, you know, I don't know if they want to, if they can't keep it to themselves, but they got, I have no really idea, you know, it really doesn't.
Okay. What's your favorite musical instrument?
Guitar.
Okay. What's your first concert you ever been to, or your worst concert?
Ooh, first one, I think the first concert I went to was Blue Oyster Cult at the Ice Arena in Cascade.
Oh, really? Huh. That was a long time ago. You know any good hippie jokes?
I know some good jokes, not right offhand. They're kind of hard to grab at the hip.
Yeah. All right. Last question for you. What's the meaning of life?
Treat yourself as best you can so you can treat others the same way.
Okay. All right. Dirty Hippies, take one.
Forever I will. Forever I will. Forever I will. Forever I will. Oh, forever I will. Forever I will. Oh, forever I will. Oh, forever I will. And the siren, I hear it every morning when I wake up. I try to ignore it, but it resonates. On a silence can be broken by the dropping of a pin. There's a siren.
Okay, so how do you hide money from a dirty hippie? Hide it under the soap. How can you tell if a dirty hippie's been to your house? He's still there. What kind of cigarettes does a dirty hippie smoke? Yours. How do hippies have sex? I don't know, but I heard it's intense.
Hey, you shoot a documentary? You need to interview a dirty hippie?
Yeah. All right, this is Jonathan. Dirty Hippies, the dark side.
The dark side of the dirty.
Oh, how do you feel about dirty hippies?
Dirty hippies are awesome, man.
Yep.
They've got the best shit.
Yeah. Oh, how do you feel about VW buses?
Shit, one of my earliest memories was my family taking me around in a VW bus. We go to the lake. This little bus actually had a toilet in it, man. A little curtain, bathroom in there.
Yeah.
That's dirty hippie right there.
Oh, what was your first car?
First car was a pickup truck.
Yeah.
It's a Ford.
Okay,
It
Ford.
wasn't a bus.
Oh, remember the first time you ever smoked weed?
Oh, hell yes.
Yeah?
Sixth grade.
What were you doing? Sixth grade.
Sixth
Holy
grade,
crap.
right.
Yeah?
In fact, he was out in the woods with a dirty hippie girl.
Oh, okay. All right, what would you rather do? Dabs, bongs, bowls, or doobies?
Oh, for sure. Bong.
Okay. All right. How do you feel about LGBT question mark?
They serve that at Burger King?
I don't know. What's your favorite instrument?
Drums, man. Sit
Drums?
around, you can beat a tambourine, beat a drum, you know? Get
Okay.
with the groove.
What's your first concert or your worst concert? Take your pick.
First concert. I don't know what my first concert was. I think I was too high.
So you don't even remember.
Actually, no, I do remember. It was Buddy Rich at Grand Valley State.
Buddy Rich,
Yeah.
drummer. There you go.
Worst concert was a Christian concert I was at. It was a rock concert. I caught an elbow in the face and got a concussion. It wasn't too bad though.
Those dirty Christians.
Never got none of that shit from a
They should be
hippie
fed
concert.
to the lions.
Oh, I
Didn't they
think
feed
tried
dirty
that once.
Christians to the lions?
I think they tried that once. It didn't work out so well.
Okay, what's the meaning of life?
What's the meaning of life? Peace, love, and music. Right over there on that sign, man.
Really?
Peace, love, and music. And lots of dirty hippie sex.
Okay. Hey, this is Nate. Jack Daniels drinking dirty hippie.
Yeah, buddy.
All right. Hang on here. I got some questions. Oh, how do you feel about dirty hippies?
Dirty hippies will love them, man.
Yeah?
We love, buddy.
Excellent, man. How do you feel about VW buses?
VW buses.
Yeah.
Those are pretty awesome too. The more the merrier, man. You can pack a whole crew into them things.
Yeah. What was your first car?
My first car.
Yeah.
Was a van.
Yeah?
Yeah.
There you go.
Right. Didn't have those fancy captain chairs or anything like that, but it was good enough.
What's the first time you ever smoked weed?
First time I ever smoked weed. I was in the garage with my Uncle Russell, and he comes out, and he goes, "If you don't tell Mom, I won't," because I was sitting there smoking a cigarette. So, hey, we passed the J, and that was it.
Yeah. All right. Oh, what would you rather do? Dabs, bongs, bowls, or doobies?
I like smoking doobs. It's more of a social thing. You get to talk to people a little more. You smoke a dab, you're coughing your lungs out the whole time, man.
Right. Okay. Okay. How do you feel about LGBT question mark?
You gotta tell me what it is first.
Okay. Nah, never mind. We'll just skip that. What's your favorite instrument?
My favorite instrument, the guitar.
Okay.
Love the guitar.
Killer, mine too. What's your first concert or your worst concert?
My first concert was Ferris Fest in Big Rapids. I went there free. I loved it. The energy was great. And, yeah, that was the first time I ever went to one. It was awesome.
All right. What's the meaning of life?
Meaning of life. Being happy. Being happy, man. It's just a choice, and everybody can choose to be happy. That's the meaning right there.
All right. Have a shot of that Jack Daniels, and we'll call it good.
All right, here we go.
Sweet. Thanks, Nate.
Yeah, no problem.
Beaver's dark side. Hey, we got Stacy here for Dirty Hippies, the dark side. How do you feel about Dirty Hippies?
Oh, I'm a big fan of them.
Okay.
I try to take one home every night.
Yeah, that's a good thing. Oh, how do you feel about VW buses?
Are you kidding?
No.
I love them. Buses by the beach, yo.
All
Nicholas
right.
James Thomas mug.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
My very first one was a teacher and a parent of a friend of mine, Kay Wozniak.
Okay.
She drove a VW bus, and we're going to play at her memorial next weekend.
My next question was, what was your first car?
My first car was a Levi edition Gremlin. It had
No
denim
way.
seats.
A Gremlin?
Every time
Man.
you closed the driver's door, the window shattered inside the door.
Oh.
I would just replace the window, but leave the broken glass in it. After 3 or 4 windows, when you shut the door, it'd be like ka-chunk.
Really? All right. How do you feel about them legalizing marijuana in Michigan?
I feel like it's not soon enough.
Yeah.
I'm absolutely a proponent of that.
All right, I'm gonna leave.
Herbal medicine, it's where it's at.
Yeah.
Big pharma, no. Herbal medicine, yes.
How about LGBT question mark?
I'm a big fan of that too. I think everybody should be what they're gonna be.
All right. God, you're the first person that knew what I was talking about. What's your favorite instrument?
Mandolin.
Mandolin. Okay.
Either that or a slide trombone.
Okay. I know where you got that from.
Mr. Beaver is off camera.
What's your first concert or worst concert?
First concert was the Beach Boys at Pine Knob, and I saved my babysitting money for the $6 ticket.
Really? Only $6.
What's
Wow.
the worst one?
Yeah, what's the worst one? Worst concert.
I don't know. Hard to say.
There are no worst ones.
Yeah, I can't
Yeah.
think of a bad one.
I don't know, there's been a few.
Justin Towns Earl was drunk and not doing great at Bell's Brewery recently. But it wasn't the worst ever, but it wasn't the best.
Yeah. All right, last question for you. What's the meaning of life?
Live, love, laugh, learn.
No, what's that funny hat you're wearing anyways? You show that to us?
It's a beaver. It was made by a girl named Danny. In fact, I traded her a ukulele for it. She custom made it for us.
Can you turn around? Let's
Sure.
see it. Oh, it's got a beaver tail on the back and
Our
everything.
band is Beaver Crossing. Find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter,
Okay.
Reverb Nation.
All right, you got the
Thank
plug.
you, Charlie.
Thank you, Stacy. Rock on. Record. All right, this is Dirty Hippies Part 2, the dark side.
The
All
dark
right.
side.
What do you think of Dirty Hippies?
I like dirty hippies.
Yeah?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay, what do you think of Volkswagen buses?
Oh, I've always wanted one.
Yeah?
Yep.
Okay,
Ain't it
what was your
orange?
first car?
A Gremlin.
A Gremlin?
1972 Gremlin. Hey, it had Levi's seats, man.
Oh,
and an
yeah.
8-track. I
I
used to
remember
listen
those.
to Alan Parsons, iRobot, and
Oh, yeah.
Fleetwood Mac Rumors.
What goes up must come down. Right? Yeah.
Yep.
What's the first time you ever smoked weed?
6th grade at Cannonsburg.
Oh my God.
And I
Skiing?
broke my skis, yeah.
Oh, geez.
Yep. I don't remember
right.
how I broke them. I think it had
All right.
PCP in it.
Here's a question. Dabs, bongs, bowls, or doobies?
Bowls.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Just like Betty Crocker.
Okay. What do you think of LGBT question mark?
LGBT, what does that stand for? Oh, lesbian and gay shit?
Yeah.
Well, that's okay. I don't know about the question mark, but they're people too, I guess.
Okay.
Or
What's
no,
your-
that's not I guess. They're people too. I take that I guess part back. That's bullshit, man. That came out funky.
What's your favorite instrument? What's your favorite instrument?
Brent's organ.
A didgeridoo.
Okay. All right. That's a good.
What's that?
What's your?
Those up there.
What was your? What was your first concert?
Blue Oyster Cult.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Where was it at?
It was at, you know, the Cascade Ice Arena?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I think I remember that.
Yeah. I was in 6th grade. We lived in those townhouses behind it. And I snuck up there and got in.
What would you do to make the world a better place?
What can I do to make the world a better place?
Yeah.
What would you do?
What would I do? Good question. Good question. Treat people how you want to be treated. That's all you can do. Put back what you take and, you know, try to balance it out.
Okay. Anything you'd like to see, like in a field of daisies?
Anything I'd like to see, like in a field of daisies? Or,
Yeah.
a big willow tree.
Okay.
Big, huge weeping willow tree.
All right. Well, thanks. This is Lita.
See
Over
you,
and out.
Charlie. Happy hippie day.
Dirty
I hope
hippie
you.
day.
Okay. Filming for Dirty Hippies Part 2, The Dark Side. How do you feel about Dirty Hippies? Oh, this is Anna.
How I feel about Dirty Hippies? I feel like be as dirty as you can be and fuck the rest.
Okay.
Screw the rest.
Okay. How do you feel about VW buses?
VW buses, I need to own one someday. It's a lot of work, but it's a good long-term goal.
Okay. What was your first car?
My first car was a white Ford Taurus, 1997.
Okay.
Sat 3 in the front.
All right. Yeah. Bench seat. What do you do for a job?
I take photos of dirty hippies.
All right. You really do too, don't
I
you?
really do.
No shit, I hit the bullet on the head there.
Yeah.
What's the first time you ever smoked weed?
First time I ever smoked weed, we got given an eighth of weed at a basketball game, and we all looked at each other and said, what are we gonna do with it? Let's smoke it. And then we looked up on the internet how to make a bong for 4 hours. And we made one out of a Sprite bottle. And we tried to heat up the water because we were like, how does it bubble? And then we figured it out. And then we figured it out, and we all got baked the next day.
Okay, so dab, bong, bowl, or doobie?
Bong and
Okay.
doobie.
Okay. How do you feel about LGBT question mark?
Question mark is
Yeah.
probably the best part about that.
Yeah, why is that? you think?
Because isn't everybody question mark at a certain point until you're married?
Yeah, kinda.
I mean, until you're committed. I'm a question mark, that's for sure.
Okay. What's your favorite instrument?
My favorite instrument is the banjolele. No, the dobrolele, which is a dobro and a ukulele combined.
Oh, I have one of
little
those.
tiny dobro.
I have one.
Made with ukulele strings.
No shit, I have one at home.
Can't
National.
play it,
It's a national.
but I want to.
It's metal. Mine's metal.
Nice.
Yeah. What's your first concert or your worst concert?
First concert, was probably my dad's band at Festival of the Arts, Grand Rapids.
Yeah.
Worst concert, Aaron Carter, Van Andel Arena, by far.
Oh, you know any good hippie jokes?
Yeah, everyone tells me that they don't want to hear my stupid poetry and my fish music.
Why?
That's it, all the time.
Oh,
There's no punchline.
That's the joke.
That's it.
Okay. What would you do to make the world a better place?
Clean water for everyone. Save the Great Lakes, 100%.
Kick ass. Okay. What's the meaning of life?
Clean water. Save the Great Lakes, 1,000,000%.
You know Columbus was last. Did you know that? Yeah. Columbus was last.
Oh yeah. Total asshole.
Yeah.
I mean, total a-hole.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. Well, all right. Thank you, Anna. You were the
Thank you.
best. God,
Oh my
you
God.
rock.
Happy Cow Pie.
Yeah. Happy Cow Pie. Yeah.
What's the question?
Do you need some?
Oh, here we got Bill from Dirty Hippies. Part 2, The Dark Side. Dirty Hippies, Part 2, The Dark Side.
There it was.
Dirty Hippies, Part 2, The Dark Side. Dirty Hippies, Part 2, The Dark Side. This is Bill. What do you think of Dirty Hippies, Bill?
That's where I lost my virginity. I think they all should have Dirty Hippies. I mean, I remember back when I was 15, I moved into a commune with a whole bunch of girls that, anyhow, okay, I know. Move along on the conversation. Next question,
what do you think of VW buses?
Say what?
VW buses.
They're too small. I can't stretch my legs out for that last dip in the end, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
What was your first car?
It was an Austin Hippies. My guy Sprite, and I couldn't fucking do it either because it was so small.
Right. What's the first time you ever smoked weed?
I was at a concert.
Yeah.
And the guy next to me handed me a joint.
Yeah. What concert was it?
It was the Electric Light Orchestra. I was 15.
Okay.
It was the first time I ever did LSD or smoked pot.
Yeah. Okay.
It was a wonderful occasion.
Dabs, bongs, bowls, or doobies?
I'd rather have dabs because they don't hurt my lungs so much if I do it through my vape.
Yeah.
I mean, there's not so much of the bullshit that comes in the plant.
Yeah. Okay. How do you feel about LGBT question mark?
Okay. That was the chick you asked last time. I didn't understand that question in the first place. What does it mean, LGBT
Question mark?
Means you don't
know what your sexual orientation is. Exactly, that's what that means.
I didn't know that. Jesus Christ, are you lesbian or are you... Is that what that means? Are you lesbian or are you gay? No, I'm not lesbian or gay. I mean...
What's your favorite instrument?
Give it up for
Dirty Hippies, The Dark Side, Part 2. What do you think of Dirty Hippies?
I love them.
Yeah?
I love people in general, so.
That's great. How about VW buses?
I love them too. They break down a lot.
Yeah, they're getting kind of outdated, you know. It's like, it's time to get modern.
Yeah, they're awesome though.
You know? What was your first car?
It was a Pontiac 6000, actually.
Yeah. First time you ever smoked weed?
I think I was like 13 or 14.
Whoops.
Yep. Not whoops, but a little young.
All right, dabs, bongs, bowls, or doobies?
Bowls and dupes.
Good answer. How do you feel about LGBT question mark?
Totally all for it, totally into it, super supportive.
Okay, I just kind of wonder about the question.
Yeah.
You know, what's your favorite instrument?
Oh boy, that's really tough. That's really tough. Maybe like a violin or probably violin, maybe.
Okay. What's your first concert?
It was AC/DC, Def Leppard opened.
Wow, okay, that's a good one. Yeah. What would you do to make the world a better place?
Oh my goodness, just more love, understanding, non-judgment, I think would be a good start.
Peace, love, understanding. Okay, that's great. What's your name again?
Carissa.
Carissa. All right, thank you. You did it all.
Thank you.
Well, after delving into the world of the dirty hippie, you know, what's so funny about peace, love, and understanding?
Could you just imagine